You know, I've been taking TRT, but mostly all on doctor's recommendation, just to stay within normal limits and to have a healthier life. And you know, if I have to sacrifice that to be able to compete, yeah, I can do that. I still feel very confident that I'll be able to compete without it. I don't know how many years that I wasn't using it at all, you know, and probably needed it before I got diagnosed and started using it. And yeah, before I even started using it, the athletic commission, I went to the athletic commission. They said, yeah, no problem, as long as you do certain things and have certain tests, and I did, and you know, I think I was one of the first. But I've also tested myself every training camp on my own, just to make sure that I was covered on if there was any question on if I was abusing it or not. And you know, I've always, for the last few years, been vocal about trying to get some sort of random drug testing, and that would have been the biggest and best thing to do for the sport, to clean up the sport and get rid of all the performance enhancing drugs, is to have random, no advance notice drug testing. And that's, I mean, it's just a matter of a little more money, but I think that they would gain so much in credibility if they start implementing that, and I would love that to happen. I mean, you know, a lot of people think that because I was on TRT, it's cheating in some way, and you know, I'm sure if you're naive about it and ignorant about what it is, it seems that way because it's testosterone, but it's I'm not abusing it. I'm just getting my body within normal range of everybody else, and you know, there's a lot of other drugs out there that accomplish the same thing in different aspects of someone's body, just to put them within normal limits, and it's still, you know, considered okay. But yeah, it's a bummer that now I'm going to have to kind of go out and look for alternatives, you know, to maybe boost up my levels a little bit, a natural way. You know, I'm sure that there's stuff out there to do that, and you know, I'll start looking into that sooner than later. Yeah, I'll absolutely get back on TRT unless I find a natural way to do it that keeps me at normal range. You know, then obviously, you know, that might be a little better. But there's not really much research on taking testosterone and keeping within normal range that is harmful to you at all. The benefits are just. Yeah, I've felt that it's really kept me healthier over the years. If I end up fighting Cormier, you know, he's a tough guy. He's almost, you know, similar to myself, I guess. He looks like, you know, he hits hard. He's not afraid to bang, and you know, he's a really good wrestler. He's very explosive, moves his head well. He's just developing himself in all the areas that he needs to be a good MMA guy, and you know, it's yeah, I like to watch him fight. He's a great guy and represents the sport well. So I'm sure that it'll be an interesting fight if we end up fighting.